Hey everybody, Roger here. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Um, the other day, yesterday, I was at the grocery store and it was I don't know if you guys are doing this in your local business establishments and whatnot, but they now have like these one-way aisles where there's like a little stop thing on the floor that says stop. This is the wrong way. Proceed to the next aisle if you want to go through this aisle. And the next aisle will say proceed. So stop go. So it keeps the flow of traffic in an orderly fashion, and so people don't get freaked out if somebody's coming up to them, I guess, and they can follow the 6 foot rule better. Um, when I shop, I have tunnel vision. I don't look at anything. I don't like signs to read, unless I'm looking up to see what aisle something is in. I don't really pay attention to anything around me. Well, I didn't pay attention in this time, and I go down this aisle. And as I'm going down the aisle, you know how like sometimes in the middle of the aisle there's a display, and it's usually like 2 foot by 3 foot or whatever. So like if somebody's going past it through an aisle, instead of two people being able to cross each other, it's just one person being able to. So this lady saw me come in, and I'm not supposed to be going in that way, and she immediately took her cart and went up right next to the display, so there was almost nowhere for me to go. And I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, lady. I don't know what your problem is, but I'm moving past you. And I move past her, and she utters to me, "It's one way, asshole." And I turned around, I looked at her, and I said, "It's guidance. It's not an authoritative rule or rule or something like that. Something about it's guidance. It's not something to be taken 100%." And I said, "You have your ideology, I have mine." And I went on my own way towards the end of the aisle, got what I needed. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just go back and kind of mess with her brain a little bit. As I'm walking back, she's already clear at the end of the aisle, and she's looking for something, and she's uttering like what I consider bad words, not that I don't say them, but towards me under her breath. So like passive aggressive, Karen-ish. And I look at her and I say, "Well, have a good day." I turn around, shake my head. Where I'm going with this is my first direct experience with somebody getting pissed off at me for not adhering to the rules. Again, their guidance, and like I just got done watching Colorado Governor Jared Polis's 1 hour live segment discussing things about COVID, what tests we have been doing, and the reported cases, yada yada yada. Towards the last 15-20 minutes, he started answering questions, phone questions, written down questions, and interview questions. And one person told him, it was the very first thing that he was reading from his card. He said, "Who are you to tell?" And remember, if you watched about my first COVID video, maybe my second or third, I said this exact same thing. And no, it wasn't me that sent this question to him. But the person basically asked, "So, who are you to determine who is my authority, my government people that I place, that I elect? Who are they to determine and to tell me what is priority and what isn't, what is considered essential and what's not?" I said, "What's considered essential to you is not what's considered essential to me." I said, "I have my own essential things, and I personally think everybody's essential. Look at what's happening to the economy with a great majority of the people not being able to work. We are proving that we are essential. We are proving that we have a place in this and that the government determining what essential is just another way of them dictating things, and another way to show that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. We are essential, and people like that person that asked that question are essential. We have our own ways of thinking, and I don't want, like I've said in many of my videos, I don't want to prevent another person from enacting out their ideologies, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else. I practice the same. If you want to go out and get your vaccines, if you want to go out and take your medications, if you want to go out and have fast food with beef, 100% grade whatever beef, insert X here, beef from Namibia, which as of February 2nd, article I read on February 2nd, shows that Namibia is actually shipping their first shipment of beef to America. I believe it's Pennsylvania that's going to be getting the first round. So watch out, anybody who watches me in Pennsylvania. Don't go to fast food restaurants. Again, it's toxic to begin with. Now there's regulations from another continent, another nation, Namibia. I mean, the first time I've heard of Namibia outside of looking at it on a map. Um, and and uh, and they had some health inspection issues for the last, I think, 15 or 17 years that they were being audited, and I guess they got approval to start selling meat to America, and now we're selling it. But look at what's happening to our local farmers in America. Some of them are getting these, I think, cease and desist letters, sell your cows letters, destroy your milk, because they can't go to the production plant for that, the second and third and fourth final phases for the milk. They have it raw. So they've been having to get rid of tons and tons of things, and we're losing billions and billions in American revenue. And so these companies are being forced out of business. American companies, guys. I think where I'm going with this in this video is, people, you can do whatever you want. You know, take your medications, eat your fast food, weaken your immune system by taking your flu shot annually, by having your kids get vaccinated 70 plus times up until they're in their late teens. Have all this stuff, have at it. It's America. I have never shied away from people being able to do what they want to for themselves and whoever they are protecting, i.e. their kids, or maybe they're caretakers of the grandparents or parents or whatever in a nursing home fashion. I've never been one to tell anybody what to do. However, you tell me what to do, you tell me I can't cross the line in a store, you enact all these policies that are un-American, that are against my civil liberties, that are against my rights, my natural rights, then I'm going to have a say at it, and I will fight you to the end on it. And it's insane where we're going. You know, American companies are going out of business, and those that are American, those few that are able to stay open, like Walmarts and Amazons and you know, these banks getting all this money. You know, we're getting a small sliver of it with the $1,200 paycheck. Again, we're being treated like peons, and we're not vocalizing it. Susan Wojcicki is censoring videos that have to do anything against what the WHO says, what the CDC recommends, and they've been wrong this whole time. And we're allowing it. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be active on YouTube, and I already do notice, somebody else pointed this out to me in one of my last videos, my BitChute videos, when it comes to topics like this, are not being posted on BitChute. So what's up with that, BitChute? I can talk about other things like politics and stuff, but I can't talk about this. Insane. You know, when I watched the London Real, actually you can watch it now, I believe, London Real, real.tv/Buttar, Buttar. It'll forward you to the link if you didn't get to watch it in live time on April 27th, like the majority of us were able to, when there was so many interruptions and it was delayed for hours. Go watch it. It might be taken down. They were having server issues. The notices on their website kept saying weird activity is happening, and then it would change to we are having an overload of server issues, and then it would go back to we are experiencing very odd behavior. So I don't know. You know, tell me, maybe somebody was they were being hacked. I don't know, but those kind of topics aren't even up for discussion anymore, according to Google, Wojcicki, CDC, the WHO, the people that we didn't even elect. And now all these people, like my governor here, I apparently have two governors, Arizona and this one, Colorado. But my current governor, where I'm at, Colorado, he's an asshole. You know, I think he's doing what he needs to try to win votes, and I do appreciate him opening up 50% of some businesses by April or May 1st. But we still can't go out to restaurants. We can't do any of these other things. Meanwhile, these local businesses are forced to comply. Some of them are going to be going out of business. Some of them are losing a lot of money. Now prices are going to be going up for some of these services, drinks, restaurant food, etc. What they have to offer if this government money didn't reach them. So I don't, like I said in my other videos as well, I don't believe that the small people, us peons, shouldn't be provided grants for our business or loans for our business. We should be given grants. And yet the 1% are getting even more richer during this time. We're living in a very weird time, people, and we have to start fighting back. If you don't know how to make videos, write content, share my video. I know I think I'm getting better the more that consistent that I am. I'm not having whatever. This video I'm actually kind of proud of right now, and go from there. Share, make your own content, write your own posts, tweet your own tweets. Share this information. Download every video that's out there that has to do with vaccines, that has to do with the data being censored. The 2 doctors in California who provided great information, but now they're being censored because the data they use is skewed. No, everything that they said was pretty spot on. I think it's sort of getting weird. Well, because they were in there for an hour. Towards the end, it was getting a little interesting, but overall, they're right. What are we doing? What are we doing? Start sharing, guys. Otherwise, we're going to be losing everything. All right. Like, hate, subscribe, unsubscribe, share, don't share. I do love it all. And I love you guys. You guys are all awesome. Peace out.